guys, me again. So we are in my bedroom today because I want to show you a couple of things, what I've been doing in here to prep for the winter. Now then, I've been quiet the last few days again because on Friday my nephew got illegally evicted from his flat. He went to work, came home, and the landlady had barricaded the door. So she hadn't changed the locks or anything, but she'd put a ladder behind the door so we couldn't open it, or he couldn't open it. And I'm really, really disappointed. The South Wales police will not do anything. They have not helped. He's still not in. Things are moving. We've got shelter, we've got cab, we've got Cardiff Council involved, and they have been a massive help. We've even been to our local MP. The person in, I don't know if it's the housing department, has been amazing, and he's personally been phoning my nephew. He hasn't been fobbing him off with no emails or anything. He's been phoning him up and talking to him. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. It's just a very long process, so hopefully we will hear something soon, and somebody will be able to help, because all his stuff's there. He's had to go and buy new clothes. She wouldn't even let him in to get his clothes. Nothing. Anyway, so that's that. That's what's been going on in my life. My poor nephew. But hopefully soon we shall get it sorted. Okay, I am going to show you how I prep for winter and how I keep myself warm and how I keep the house warm as well. I have not turned my heating on yet. I still find it's been really, really warm here. Yesterday it was 16 degrees. Today it's gone cool again. It's got 8 degrees. But my first plan of action is when it gets cold, before I turn the heating on, I've got to keep me warm. So if I'm warm, I'm fine. You know, if my son's warm, fine. Then after we've done all that and we are still cold, I will put the heating on. I will make sure my house keeps the heat in as long as possible. I like using the sun to heat my home up and then to try and trap that heat in. When I do heat it, I like to, you know, make sure my house is like insulated as much as possible. Sorry, that was my dad on the phone, and now I've completely lost my train of thought. So last year I was in a bit of a mess really. So the roof was leaking. My landlord got some roofers out, about 3 or 4 times. They ended up being con men. The roof was leaking worse than before they fixed it. Then he had to try and take them to court and everything. While that was going on, we had that really bad weather, and I think it went down to like -8 in Cardiff, and my pipes froze in the roof. I took my dad to the shop. I came home and they'd burst. And not just in one place. They'd just burst everywhere. I opened the door, the water was coming down the stairs to meet me. What a mess. Anyway, it was sorted, dried it up, got rid of the water, the pipes got fixed. They got lagged, I think they call it, where they put polystyrene around it. The roof got insulated. I got a whole new roof. The whole thing was stripped and done, and the guys came and did it in one day. There was like a team of 20 of them. They were like robots, they were. And they came and did that. I got dehumidifiers in. I had to have the heating on. So last year was a lot different to this year. They haven't guaranteed it because they can't guarantee it, but they've really strongly assured me now that if it did go down to -8 again, those pipes would not freeze. Because I think what was happening was, because the roof was leaking and the pipes weren't insulated, they weren't lagged or anything, they just froze. The whole roof froze. And the water getting in, then that froze. It was a mess. So this year I'm in a lot better of a position. My house doesn't feel damp, it feels dry, it feels warmer, and I know it has been warmer, so I can't, but even on the cold nights it's been bearable. But I have been preparing. Then it dropped really suddenly. I think it dropped like 10 degrees in one day, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's cold. I need to get my bum moving. So that's what I've done. Right, so I'll start with the beds. I bought this fluffy bedding last year, and I can't remember how much I paid for it. I got it from Studio. I think it was either Studio or the online home shop, and I know the online home shop has some of these in stock at the moment on sale. So check out Studio and online home shop. And I didn't pay a lot, and I think it was for a pack of 2. So I got this purple one, and I've also, and it's like a purple and a light purple on the other side, and I got a mustard yellow and a grey set as well. So the first thing I do is I change my bedding to warmer. Last year was the first year I got this fluffy bedding. Usually I buy brushed cotton. They're Christmas themed because I got them on sale and they were cheap if I bought them in a Christmas theme. I don't care what theme it is. If it's going to keep me warm and it's cheap, I'm going to buy it and put it on. So that's what I did. I've got this throw. I bought it from Wilko's, and I bought 2 of them. I bought this one and a grey one to go on my sofas, but I've actually got throws on my sofa at the moment. So this is big enough to cover my bed. So that's why it's on here. But when I got them, they were £8 each. The last time I went into Wilko's to look at them when it was still open, because Wilko's is gone, how sad. All those people out of work, oh, awful, awful. Yeah, these throws were £16 each. So, and I also put fluffy sheets on the bed as well. I've got brushed cotton and I've got fluffy sheets. So that's what I do. I've also got an electric blanket on my bed. I have also like a sheepskin mattress topper. So I put the sheepskin mattress topper on, then I put my electric blanket on. It is completely safe. My sheepskin cover that I put over the mattress is fine to use with an electric blanket. So just check that. I don't usually put my electric blanket on unless it's really, really cold. We put it on and we come to bed early. My son gets into bed and we just chill out in here. So my son's bed, he has a fluffy or brushed cotton sheet. He does not have an electric blanket. He has a hot water bottle, and then he just has a normal cotton duvet cover, but I have got fluffy bedding for him. He's got an arch over his bed as well, like a tent, so he gets really hot in there. He gets so much hotter than I do. So yeah, that's what I do in here. I've got my draft excluders out. This one I made last year, this robin one, and all that's in there is some stuffed with newspaper. I also made that one, oh gosh, years ago now, and I've still got them. I've got them out. I'm going to do a video on how you can make these. They're so easy to do and really cheap, and I'll show you different things you can use to make them. On the back of my door here, I've got all my fluffies, is what my son calls them. So my sister bought me this like big, it's like a fluffy hoodie but oversized. It's massive. I've got that. I've got this hoodie, which was my dad's, but he just couldn't get on with it, so I wear it, or my son wears it. This is the big guns, this grey one. Don't know if you can see it properly. It's got pockets and everything on it. But this one, this grey one, is really long. It comes all the way down to my ankles. One of my lovely subscribers bought it for me last year. Oh my gosh, and it saved my bacon so much. It's so warm and gorgeous. Worn it once, I got too hot, it had to come off. So at the moment, I'm just using the thinner ones. But when it gets super cold, I put this on. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. And that is a dressing gown my auntie gave me. Yes, I've got all my fluffies there. I've also got a fluffy nightie, but that's in the wash at the moment. So behind my radiator here, I have got my cardboard with tin foil on. And I've put them, they stay there all year round now, I never move them. Okay, so I clear my windowsills, I have all sorts on my windowsills, like growing my plants and everything, so I've cleared all them. I just have one little plant, and that's my CCTV camera. I have condensation on the window, it's not too bad, but my dad has this ace little window hoover, and I use that. So I hoover the condensation off the windows, and that's why I like the windowsills empty as well, so I can hoover them. But last year this was all damp and mouldy and everything, and there's nothing there now. I moved my plants up there, and oh, that's loving it. I've got 2 new leaves since I've moved it up there. It's been up there about a week now. This is my camping stuff here. I've got my little heater that a lovely subscriber bought me. I keep it in there because we use it when we go camping as well. It's amazing. Got my little heater, and I use it to heat my bathroom up. I have also got this oil filled radiator. This has got to be a few years old now. It's got no wheels left on it because we used to sit on it to keep warm, and we smashed the heels. Not just me, my brothers used to as well. It was my mum and dad's, it was, when we were in the farmhouse. It's old. I've had it checked over. It's absolutely fine. And I put this on in the bedroom if we're super cold and we just come in here to chill out, like I said, and I'll put that on. I also forgot to mention my curtains. These are lined curtains from Dunelm. I used to have some gorgeous one from Shaw's. They cost me £30. I had them for years. They went mouldy because of the roof leaking and everything. The scrap men are coming. I think they've been told because they started coming like 7 o'clock on a Saturday and Sunday morning screaming. So now they're coming during the weekday and a bit later. So yeah, I've got these line curtains. They're a little bit thinner than my old ones, but they were on sale and my dad bought them for me. I've got this roller blind at the top, which is a blackout blind, and that's another reason why I like to keep my windowsills clear in the winter, because I can pull that blind down. I can hoover without having to move a ton of stuff. I keep the blinds open and the curtains open to let all that lovely sunshine in, and then when it gets to like sunset, about half an hour before the sun starts to set, I will close all my windows to keep all that lovely heat in. Okay, I am super excited to show you this, guys, because this is an absolute game changer this year. I was looking for one last year, but they're like £90, £110. I thought, not a chance. This summer I bought this for £36. It is a Silent Night one. I know it's not much of a sale because I think they're £40 now, but still I got £4 off. It's better than nothing. My dad bought me this, and it is an electrical throw by Silent Night. So like an electric blanket, except it goes over you, not under the bed. And this is in the lounge, and I have it on the sofa, and me and my son can snuggle under it. It's big enough for the both of us. You can wash it. You just unplug it, and you can stick this bit in the washing machine. Just don't dry it. Massive care instructions there, so you can't go wrong. And I am just so chuffed that I've got this, because it is beautiful. It's got 9 different settings on it. I think it's only 100 watt, so it costs me about, 230. Oh yeah, it depends how hot I have it, but it costs me about 3p an hour to run. That's it, to keep me warm, which is a lot cheaper than having electric heating or gas heating on. A lot cheaper. I am so chuffed with it. I am so chuffed. It is just beautiful, and it keeps me and my son toasty warm. If you're with, I can't remember which one it is now, it's over either Ovo or Octopus, and you're struggling to heat your home, they are giving away free blankets to so many customers. Check with your suppliers what offers they're doing. Right then, another thing, what I do to keep myself warm. Now then, I got these socks last year. They're like a cheap version of like Scandinavian socks. They're really cool. I think I bought a pack of 5. They're okay, they're fine, but they're not very big. I have size 7 feet and they do fit me, but they're a bit tight. So if you've got a smaller foot size, they will be perfect. And I think I got like 5 pairs for £5 or something crazy like that. Really cheap, whereas, you know, the proper Scandinavian ones, I think they're like £8 a pair. But my son likes wearing these as well, like bed sock. Wear them in our boots, keep our feet toasty warm. They're lovely, and I wear these around the house as well. I have a lot of wooden flooring in my lounge. I've got lino in the kitchen, so yeah, it feels cold, so we wear socks, and I also wear slipper socks. I make these gorgeous twisted headbands and I sell these on my Etsy shop. I'm in the process of making more at the moment. I'm gutted because I usually get this wool from Shaw's, but that's gone as well. So they're slightly different this year because I've had to source the yarn from somewhere else, but they should be in my shop soon. And there we go. I wear them around the house like this. Keeps my ears warm, keeps my head warm. I can still have my hair in a ponytail. A lot of people wear these outside as well. Sometimes, like when I'm outside and I wear a hat, or inside say, my head sweats and it gets really hot and uncomfortable. Whereas here, with this, you've still got breathing room. My head doesn't get sweaty. And I know when it's really cold, you don't really want to sweat. It's not good. So yeah, they will be in my shop soon. I wear one of these clips in my hair and this one has broken. It's my last one. So I'm going to have to, until I can get to a shop and buy another one, because the ones I buy on the internet are really thin and they just snap all the time. So until I can get to the shop, I have decided I'm going to make myself some hairbands, just some hair bobbles. So I'll whip some of them up on the sewing machine later. My gloves, oh, my fingerless gloves, these sold amazing last year. I made so many of these. My fingerless gloves, I wear these around the house. I wear them outside, I wear them in the garden. They just keep my hands warm. I can still do stuff, I can still do my phone. Absolutely great. And of course, my bobble hat. Like I said, I do wear it in the house if I'm just sat down, but if I'm doing stuff around the house, I don't tend to wear this. I wear my my headband because, like I said, my head sweats, and I don't know why. I've always been like, if I get too hot, I get like really frustrated and grumpy. I don't know if that happens to anybody else. So yeah, if I'm just sitting there like crocheting or something like that, or at my sewing machine and I'm really cold, I will wear my hat. But if I'm moving around and I just need to chill off my head or to keep my head a little bit warm, I wear my twisted headband. I invested in thermals. I got thermal leggings, I got thermal long tops as well. I got them on sale. I had them last year. I also bought some for my son. I wear lots of layers. If I'm still cold, after all that, and only when my son is home, I won't put the heating on if it's just me. If my son is at home and he says that he's cold, that's it, the heating will go on. I put the tinfoil wrapped around the cardboard behind my radiators. You can buy special things to do it. You buy them in rolls. I think it's called like radiator insulation. It's silver sheeting, quite squishy. I saw some in Asda, big Asda, and I think it was like £10 a roll. I've seen somebody else buy it, I think from B&Q, and it was £14 a roll. So that is another option. I'm sure it might work better than my tinfoil and cardboard. In the toilet, sorry, I put bubble wrap on the windows, and then in the bathroom I put cling film. I put thick curtains up along the windows to keep them nice and warm. A lovely lady last year, one of my lovely subscribers, sent me some gosh, you know what guys, you've been absolutely amazing. You are amazing. If I think about the stuff you sent me last year when I was in such a mess to help keep me warm, gosh, It was amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, this lady sent me some thermal fabric. I've got lined curtains in the lounge, but they're quite thin, and it's a big window and a door. And what I did, I got that thermal fabric and I put it on those curtains. I just pinned it up so it would stay there, and then I could remove it in the summer. I didn't sew it on with my sewing machine, so it was there all the time. I did it like that. Try and find some thick curtains, hang blankets up. When the floor in the lounge gets really cold, I just put a load of throws down. I have got rug, or if I'm feeling really cold, I will chuck some throws down on the floor, some blankets. I have been collecting blankets now for years, and a memory came up on my Facebook from 12 years ago. It had 2 throws on it. One was a red fleecy throw and one was a white check throw, and they're not massive, they're not very thick, but they're lovely soft and they're warm, and I think I paid £1.50 each for them, and I've still got them. I have got so many blankets and throws, but I don't care, I get them all out. So if I'm in my son's room on the computer, it's a leather chair, it's really cold, so I have a throw over that, then I have a throw over me. I made a Star Wars one for my son last Christmas. He has that on his bed. I also put an extra one in there for him. So those are some of the things I do to keep me, my son, the house, us warm in the winter without trying to put the heating on. If I've missed out on anything, or you guys do anything differently, please leave them in the comments below, so we can share our ideas with everyone, with each other, and so we can help each other get through this winter, because it's going to be cold, it's going to be a long winter. Might be a few things that we could do to make it a little bit easier, so we can get through it and feel a little bit warmer. We haven't got the government help this year that helped massively last year. There is a warm home discount. You don't apply direct to your electricity or your energy provider anymore. If you're eligible for it, they send it you automatically. So you should be getting a letter soon to say if you're eligible for this £150. Yeah, so like I said, if you've got any ideas or hints or tips or anything useful to say, please leave it in the comments below. Please don't say just turn the heating on, because for a lot of people this year that won't be an option, I'm afraid. So we're gonna just put up useful ideas and tips that we can use to keep us warm, keep our houses nice and toasty warm. Yes, so thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.